What is up, everyone? Good afternoon. Good evening for some of you. It is your boy Niner Beto with the Niner Sickness Podcast. How's everybody doing today? We are going live on Saturday night. We're going to talk training camp. We're going to talk Niner football. We have so many topics to talk about tonight. I'm going to take some calls. You're going to be able to call in if you like. You'll be able to ask me any questions that's on your mind, and I'll be happy to hear from you. So, are you ready to talk Saturday night football? If you are, let's hit it right after this. Let's go, everyone. Before we get started, what do I like to say is smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe tonight. Smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. Let me say hello to everyone in the house. We got Tom in the house. What's up, Tom? Welcome. We got 49ers Throwback in the house. What's up, 49ers Throwback? We got Dawn. We got Royalty in the house. What is going on, Dawn? My younger sister. Welcome, my younger Niner sister. We got Damien in the house. What's up, Damien? Yes, hit that like button. We got Bebop Jones in the house. What's up, Bebop? Orale, carnal. We got my Uso brother from another mother, Jason. What's up, Jason? How you doing, sir? We got John in the house. What's up, John? We got Daniel Perez visiting us all the way from El Paso, Texas in the house. What's up, Daniel? We got my boy Jason Parks in the house. What's up, Jason Parks? How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a wonderful night. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk 49er football. We're going to talk training camp, third days in the books. The Niners took a day off today, and the Niners will resume a day 4 of practice tomorrow, Sunday, and then on Monday, the Pats come on. Starting Monday, the Pats come on. It'll be the real deal. Can't wait to talk football when the Pats come on. Look who it is. Look who's visiting. I don't know if this is a real deal, but if you are Rudy, if this is really Rudy, it sucks that I have to ask this, but there's an impersonator that likes to impersonate Rudy, and therefore I don't know if it's Rudy or not. What's up, Rudy? Ramilia Sports Reports in the house. What's up, brother? Welcome to the show. So, I'm excited to talk 49er football. I don't know about you guys, but there's been a big old continuous controversy of quarterbacks. And we're going to talk about that in a few moments. Listen, brother, you worry about your team and your quarterback situation. Brock Purdy looks good. Brock Purdy is healthy. Brock Purdy, listen, Brock Purdy was estimated to come back maybe by week 4. Now, people were saying, can he start week 1? And if he does, how many days of training camp is he going to get before week 1? He's been all cleared. He's been practicing, and the guy is ready to go. I am confident in Brock Purdy. We're working out our second QB, whether it's Trey Lance, Sam Darnold, or Brandon Allen. But that's for the second backup quarterback. Our primary quarterback, our numero uno, is healthy and looking good. Stick around because I'm going to be showing you video of how good Purdy looks. Good try there, Ramilia. Jayla in her second to last Junior Giants game. She is killing it. Let's go. You go, Jayla. Jayla,
you go. Kick some booty.
There you go, Jayla. Showing you some love. Showing you some love from the Niners Sickness Podcast. It's early camp. Defense always have the upper hand. When there's no pads, yes, defenses always have the upper hand. When the pads come on, that's when you get to really assess the offensive linemen, the running backs, and so forth. But I'm excited because our defense is the best defense in the NFL. So if you're going to have a young quarterback like Brock Purdy playing good, the best thing for him is to start against the best defense in practice. Brock Purdy will not see a better defense than in practice from your San Francisco 49ers. Listen, Grant Cohn is, I'm not going to get into much of what Grant Cohn is or isn't, but he likes to pick and choose what he wants to talk about. I listen to other reporters that are more accurate, in my opinion, than Grant Cohn. And these reporters mentioned some truth about Trey Lance that I'm going to get into a little bit later in the show. And Grant Cohn did not mention that. He did not mention the bad of Trey Lance. But these other guys, they tell you the way it is. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any shape, way, or form to Grant Cohn. I listen to him. Great guy. I don't know him personally, but for what I've heard, great guy. But he tends to choose what he likes to share and what he doesn't like to share. So that is that. Oh, Tyler, I said, thank you. My boy, my brother from a different mother, Corey Davis. Let's go. What's up, Corey? How you doing, sir? We got my other brother from a different mother, Mr. Luis Moreno. Let's go. It's up, brothers. What's up, brother? It's up. Okay, la fregada. What's up, brother? How is your Saturday? It is going well. I get to enjoy to do what I love to do, is doing these lives. I enjoy this. This is really relaxing for me to come on here, talk football with you guys. It is a honor to be in your guys' presence and talk football. You guys are amazing. You, the viewers who support the channel, I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. Amazing. So, and please stay tuned because I'm going to be giving a patch away by the end of the show. At the end of the show, I'm going to be giving away a patch, but you have to be present to win. You have to be on my chat to win. If I call your name and you do not respond, then I move on to the next. contestant. So, giving away a patch. I'm only going to be on it for about an hour. So, hang with me and have some fun. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to support your boy Niner Sickness. Listen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Kinlaw should have been a little bit more professional, regardless if people think that Grant Cohn might have egged him on or not. Kinlaw, as a professional football player, should have made a better decision. Going on Grant Cohn's podcast is really not the way to clear the water. In fact, Kinlaw got agitated a little bit more and said some things that he probably wishes he didn't. Sometimes you just got to talk to the individual that you have an issue with, person to person, persona a persona, and clear the air. I agree. That is the great stress release. I love talking. My uncle said, God rest his soul, you have the gift of talk. You can talk so much, you talk the ears off a wooden Indian. So I've been blessed to talk. I am not shy behind the microphone. And a friend of mine provided all my equipment, all the finances to get started for my studio here. And I owe it a lot to Nathaniel Hewley. That is my brother from another mother. He has provided everything that I have and that I use today. He has invested a lot into the podcast. So that's a shout out to my friend Nathaniel Hewley. Look who it is. Look who it is, my brother from a different mother. Hey, listen, guys. I want to say this publicly. I really do. I just want to acknowledge my friend, Brian Cope. This guy is an outstanding gentleman. I love this guy. He knows his football. He's very passionate about the Niners. I have nothing but respect for this man. He's a great example to me. He's younger than me, but he's a great example to me what it looks like to be a good husband. And I've learned so much from Brian, not only football, but other things. So I want to publicly acknowledge my friend, Brian Cope. I am blessed and honored to call him my friend. And his beautiful wife, Tony Cope, she has her own show. They were on earlier today. It is called The Ladies of the Empire on Tony, Toni, Cope, CULP, a channel. So if you haven't plugged in yourself to her channel, please make sure to go to her channel, hit the subscribe button, and show them some love. I love hearing the perspective of football from a female standpoint. Great show. Look who it is. My brother, Nathaniel Z. What's up, Nathaniel? How you doing, friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, I'm fired up. Third day in the camp. We've been hearing about camp. But before we get into the camp, I want to talk about our beloved Frank Gore. Who does not love Frank Gore? Frank Gore has been an example of what type of football player people should be. A great motivator on the team. Awesome man on and off the field. Frank Gore has been an example throughout his time in San Francisco. So much that San Francisco is bringing Frank Gore back to the front office as a football advisor. That's, to me, is the ultimate respect when an organization brings you back to the front office to be part of the organization. So Frank Gore is part of the front office as a player advisor. Let's give him an applause. Good job, Frank Gore. Look who's coming in. My brother from a different mother, Glenn. Alan, what's up, brother? Good to see you, Glenn. Good to see you, my friend. Niner Sickness, what's up, bro? I hope all is well with you and the family. Everything's great. Having a great time talking to you guys. I pray that you and your family are safe. My friend Glenn, thank you for asking. Appreciate it. I have to go smash that like button, everyone. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Have a wonderful time with your family. Look who it is. My brother from a different mother. Steve-O is in the house. What's up, Steve-O? Frank Gore, that like button. I love it. Frank Gore, the like button. Let's go. Frank the Tank. 49er fan 26 is in the house. How you doing, sir? Let's go, Niners. We got my boy, Crazy Guy, in the house. What's up, Crazy Guy? I was so excited to see absolutely Frank Gore this morning. You seen him this morning? Oh, wow. Right on. That is awesome. How cool is that? All right. Let's get on to our second topic. Let's talk about the quarterbacks. Brock Purday, Trey Lance, and Sam Darnold, and Brandon Allen. Let's talk about them. And as you know, Brock Purdy has been cleared. He's ready to go. He's able to come and practice. A lot of us, we did not know where we stood, right? We didn't know where we stood. We didn't know what was happening. All we knew is Brock Purdy got hurt last year in the NFC Championship game, had surgery this year in March 10th, I believe. We really did not know where we stood. A lot of people speculated. Is he going to be ready? Is he going to be ready by week 1? Is he going to be ready by week 4? Is he going to miss more than 4 weeks? Will he be able to participate in training camp? When will he be back? All these questions were roaming around through the offseason. Where and when would Brock Purdy be available? And it was all up in the air. We did not know. So we were talking about Trey Lance, how much he's been working out with Patrick Mahomes, and now he's working with the coach that works with Patrick Mahomes. And we just did not know about Purdy. And they've been brought in Sam Darnold this offseason. They brought in Brandon Allen, who backed up in Cincinnati, Joe Burrow. And we wanted to know, when is Brock Purdy going to be ready? Will he be ready for week 1 against the Steelers? And on Tuesday, the whole world, all the San Francisco 49er fans, myself included, heard from Kyle and John Lynch that Brock Purdy was ahead of schedule and they gave him the all clear. Now, there are a few of you that love Trey Lance and only Trey Lance. And they're not too happy about Brock Purdy being healthy. They're actually mad that Brock Purdy is healthy. Why are they mad? Because they really wanted Trey Lance to get his opportunity to be a starter in San Francisco. And now that Brock Purdy is back, the chances of Trey becoming a starter, it's probably not that high anymore. Unless Brock Purdy gets hurt, knock on wood, that doesn't happen, or he plays terrible. Also, hope that doesn't happen. Now, not all 49er fans, but I have to question the loyalty a lot of the fan base. I do. I have to question the loyalty a lot of 49er fans, particularly in Twitter. Why in the world would you be so disappointed that Brock Purdy was cleared to practice and be available for week 1 just because you're not going to see the guy that you covet, which is Trey Lance? Now, prior to Brock Purdy, I wanted Trey Lance to the 49ers. Prior to drafting Trey Lance, that's who I wanted. I didn't want Justin Fields. I did not want McCurker, whatever his name is, over there in the Patriots. I knew the Jets were going to get the other kid from Utah, and I'm glad we didn't get him. I mean, he did so well that they have Aaron Rodgers over there. So the candidate that I wanted, now I knew the floor was high with Trey Lance, but I also understood that it was a low floor. Trey Lance only had 1 year of experience in college. Trey Lance has not played a lot of football. And the Niners drafted him because of his potential. The Niners gave up 3 number 1s and a 3rd because of the potential that Trey Lance, that I still believe he still has and can offer the team. That's why they went up and got him. Now, unfortunately, things haven't worked out for Trey Lance. Many people say, well, the very first year that Trey Lance was drafted, they should have got rid of Jimmy and started Trey Lance from day one. Now, that particular year, we made it to the NFC Championship game. And we came this close of beating the Rams. We lost by 3. I really got to believe that if Tart would have never dropped that easy interception from Matthew Stafford, the Niners would have went on, played there against the Cincinnati Bengals, and how banged up that offensive line was for the Bengals with our D-line, that game would have been won, and we would have had our 6th Lombardi trophy already. Now, neither there or now. I mean, it didn't happen. The Rams moved on, but we got there because of Jimmy Garoppolo. Many tell me all the time, yeah, but Trey Lance could have got us there. We don't know that. He's a rookie quarterback that hasn't played a lot of football. But yet you expect him to come in and just take us to the Super Bowl. I wanted Brock. I still do to an extent. But the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, that he did not get his opportunity year 1. They finally decided to give him and name him QB1, going into the 2022 season. Let's go. QB1, 2022 season. And unfortunately for him, he got hurt week 2. I got to believe, this is just me, that if Trey Lance would have played the whole year, 2022, today we will not be having this conversation about who's starting at QB1. I believe that Trey Lance's opportunity to go through his ups and downs was on last year. But unfortunately for Trey, he got hurt. And life isn't fair. Life isn't fair. So here comes Jimmy G. We're winning games with him. But at that point, we knew that Jimmy G was not going to be back in 2023. So the job still belonged to Trey. No matter how good Jimmy performed, he was not going to be back on this roster. What the Niners didn't know is that when Jimmy got hurt, they called upon their third quarterback, a quarterback that they took in the 7th round with their last pick, Mr. Irrelevant, had to come in and take over for Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, I love Trey. I want Trey to be successful, whether it's here or somewhere else, because I believe he deserves it 100%. But after seeing what Brock Purdy did, the way he commanded the huddle, the way he was able to move the ball, get the ball out of his hands quickly, the way he was able to process quick, how accurate he was, going through his progressions, putting up 30 plus points. We have not seen 30 plus points since what, Jeff Garcia? Or maybe Kaepernick? There's no denying how good Brock Purdy played. And I understand a lot of fans who love Trey Lance think it's not fair to give the job to Brock Purdy. A lot of people believe it should be a competition. Brock Purdy should compete with Trey Lance and Sam Darnold. Or at the very least, just compete with Trey Lance. Many people don't like that. They say that the Niners are disrespecting Trey Lance by not giving him an opportunity to compete with Brock. But they tend to forget that by allowing, by not calling Trey Lance, by not calling Brock Purdy the leader of the clubhouse, you're not being fair to Brock Purdy. Listen, whether you like Brock Purdy or not, Brock Purdy deserves to start. To me, he showed enough. He's shown enough, and he's deserves to start. I love Trey. It may not seem like I do, because I'm always talking about Brock. I love Trey, but I am not loyal to individual players. I have players that I like. I have players that jerseys that I wear. I support players as a fan. But see the logo right here? The Niners? I support the name in the front of their jersey more than the name in the back. I am not tied so much to a player that if that player is not starting, that I'm going to be bummed out. I understand it's football. I understand it is what have you done for me lately? Football is about what have you done for me lately? Let me say hello to my brother from another mother, Mr. 49er Minded. Bash, how you doing, Bash? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by and being part of the show. Appreciate you, my friend. So, I love I love Trey Lance. But I cannot unseen what I saw in Brock. Now, let me show you guys a little bit of video of Brock Purdy. Give me a second. Charge. All right. Here's the quarterback. Let me show you a little bit of video. Here we go. There's Brock Purdy. The compliments of David Lombardi. The film was taken by David Lombardi. I'm getting this off the Athletic. I am subscribed to the Athletic. If you're not subscribed to the Athletic, I would encourage you to subscribe. A lot of good writers on the Athletic. There's Trey Lance right there. Trey Lance is looking good. There's Trey Lance. But Brock Purdy deserves to be the starter. There's Brandon Allen. Now, I don't know about you, but in yesterday's practice, clearly, Brock Purdy got 21 snaps. He took 21 snaps. He's clearly QB1 right now. Trey Lance, I believe he took 11 snaps. Sam Darnold took 10 snaps. And Brandon Allen took 9 snaps. What does that tell you? What does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? If Trey Lance took 11 snaps, Sam Darnold took 10, and Brandon Allen took 9, that tells me that those 3 quarterbacks are competing for the number 2 spot and number 3. Now, you know the 49ers are not going to ride with 4 quarterbacks. They're not going to keep 4 quarterbacks on the 55-man roster. It's 53, but it's 55 with the 2 guys that you can take off the practice squad on game day. What's up? David McNiner in the house. What's up, David? Welcome, brother. Thank you for wiping your feet, David. It is an honor to have you on my show. I appreciate you stopping by, my friend. Thank you and appreciate you. A competition will ensure that Purdy is for real. At least it will give everyone that peace of mind. Remember how we were fooled by Jimmy. Now, Jimmy is his own person. Brock Purdy I cannot compare the whole Jimmy G situation with Brock Purdy. I will not. Just because we signed Jimmy G after 5 games, and I think that was a smart thing to do. Signing Jimmy after 5 games was the smartest thing to do. It just did not work out. The way the quarterbacks get paid nowadays, that contract was cheap. If Jimmy G would have worked out, if we would have won the Super Bowl in 2019 with Jimmy, we would be having a completely different conversation about that contract. But because we did not win the Super Bowl and Jimmy's now gone, it's easy to say, but what about Jimmy? We were fooled by Jimmy. Brock is his own individual, completely different person. I want to give each person the benefit of the doubt. Now, according to 49er Mind, it says, a competition will ensure that Purdy is for real. To me, those 8 games those 7 games in regular season and those 2 wins in the playoffs ensures me that he's for real. No matter what Trey Lance, Sam Darnold, or Brandon Allen do in training camp, it does not equal to the performance that you do in live games. What Brock Purdy was able to demonstrate in those games that he played by not losing, putting up 30 plus points, and then winning not 1, but 2 playoff games. Him and Dak Prescott have the same amount of wins in the playoffs. Let that sink in for a minute. Brock Purdy and Dak Prescott has the same amount of wins in the playoffs. And Prescott is getting paid a lot of money. A lot of money. I root for the team on the front of the jersey. I believe competition pushes players to be better. It does. But do you see anybody competing with Patrick Mahomes? Do you see anyone competing with Jalen Hurts? Do you see anyone competing with Joe Burrow? Do you see anybody competing with Josh Allen? No. They are the clear starters. They have been told, you are numero uno. And although Brock Purdy is at the bottom of all those quarterbacks that I mentioned, you got to show support to your number one guy based on what he's done. Not based on the type of person he is, not based on anything else, but what he has done. And what Brock Purdy was able to demonstrate last year and those 2 playoff games were enough for me to say, you know what? This kid, if healthy, is clearly the starter. We were fooled by Jimmy after a short sample size. So are we not going to trust no one from going forward? Are we not trusting a quarterback because we're always going to go back to what Jimmy did? That's not a full season, and you're just regarding his injury being a possible factor. He looks good. I don't know what. I just showed video of him throwing the ball. The guy looks great. Now, is he the savior? I don't know. Can we win a Super Bowl with Brock Purdy? I don't know. But right now, amongst all the quarterbacks that are on the roster, Brock Purdy is the better quarterback. Trey Lance had 11 snaps, Sam Darnold had 10, and Brandon Allen had 9. That is way too close for Brandon Allen to be in the mix with Trey Lance and Sam Darnold. That tells me that before the season starts, a quarterback will be traded. A quarterback will be traded. Clearly, Brock Purdy took 21 snaps. He is considered the starter. Trey Lance took 11, Sam Darnold took 10, and Brandon Allen took 9. One of those three quarterbacks most likely won't be here by week 1 of the NFL season. What's up, David Corona? Welcome to the show, my friend. He's not going to be here. So, which quarterback will be traded? Is it Trey Lance? Is it Sam Darnold? Or will it be Brandon Allen? He did. He won Super Bowls. I don't know. I don't understand your statement. Please clarify. He won 2 Super Bowls. Brock hasn't won anything yet. But Patrick Mahomes has been playing more football than Brock Purdy. I don't understand the question. Patrick Mahomes won 2 Super Bowls. Are you referring to him being the starter and not having competition behind him because he won 2 Super Bowls? Jalen Hurts hasn't won no Super Bowls. He's still a clear starter. Josh Allen hasn't won a Super Bowl. He's clearly the starter. Joe Burrow hasn't won no Super Bowl. He's clearly the leader of the clubhouse. Why not Brock Purdy? Why not Brock Purdy? Luis, I can live with that. But let's see it happen because it can go either way. I did not read what, let me see what Lewis said. So if Purdy wins the quarterback competition, what does that mean for Lance? That he's not the real deal? And maybe it's time to let him go. You know, it's funny that I like Trey as a human being. I don't know him personally, but for what I've seen, he seems like a great guy. But we cannot get emotionally tied to players. Players come and go. They come and go. Brock Purdy has shown that he deserves to be the starting quarterback based on what he did last year. Now, just for a moment, and I know you guys are not going to respond this sincerely, but I'm going to ask the question anyway. But I know that you're not going to respond to this sincerely. If the shoe was on the other foot, if we had drafted Brock Purdy instead of Trey Lance, and we have taken Trey Lance with the 7th round pick, and everything happened the same way, and Trey Lance came in towards the end of the year, won all those games and 2 playoff games, and was given the starting job based on what Trey Lance did, would you guys still be saying that it should be an open competition? Or would you guys be saying, no, Trey is the guy? Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Don't say what I want to hear. Say what you truly believe. Mahomes sat behind the starter for 3 years before he was the guy. Was it 3? I thought it was only 2. But he did sit behind the starter, though. He could still be better, but he's not going to get the chance to showcase what he can do. As long as Brock Purdy does not get hurt, and as long as Brock Purdy is the starter, Trey Lance will never get the opportunity to showcase what he can or cannot do. His opportunity to showcase what he could and couldn't do was last year. Unfortunately for Trey, he got hurt. Now, let's be honest, Bash. Trey probably could be better. And it isn't over. But he might be better on a different team. Because honestly, I don't see him getting an opportunity to play above Brock Purdy. Name another quarterback with 2 different quarterback coaches. Name another quarterback with 2 different... I don't understand your point, Steve-O. I want a competition. It's not what you want, Bash. It's not even what I want. It's what Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch think is best for their organization and the 49ers. It's not about what I want, what you want. It's about what's best for the 49ers. And people that love Trey Lance may think that giving Trey Lance an opportunity to compete is what is best for the 49ers. But that's because a lot of people are biased and they love Trey Lance and they want to see Trey Lance compete because they're not ready to move on and they can't see no other way. I am open-minded. People, I've been told by people, you say you like Trey Lance, but you don't. I do love Trey Lance, but I am not close-minded. I am seeing this with my eyes open. I saw what Brock Purdy did. And based on what Brock Purdy did, it's enough for me to want to roll with him until I see otherwise. But based on the film and what he's done, that's who I want to see. Once you prove in yourself, there's no need for competition. Martin, let's go. I love that. I love that. That's a very good point by Martin. Once you've proven yourself, can you imagine? I know we're fans and we love our quarterbacks and we have our personal guys that we like, but imagine you individually going to work and you do your job and you do your job well. You've proven yourself. Should you compete for your job each and every time? Or should you feel secure that you did enough to earn that position and it's yours? See, we look at it as Trey Lance needs to compete with Brock. But I bet you if somebody was competing with you for your job and you had to look over your back, you probably wouldn't like it. I'm just saying. Hola, Beto. I'm feeling the heat in this chat. What's up, Laura? Welcome, welcome. We got royalty in the house. Appreciate you coming by, Laura. Thank you for being in the chat. Truly appreciate you. Beto, you brought it up with the competition thing. So no. I'm not attacking anyone. I respect everybody's opinion. I may not agree with a lot of people, but I respect your opinion because it's your opinion. And I believe that you want a competition, and I respect that. I don't agree with that, But I respect, who am I to say, no, what you say, Bash, I don't want to hear it. It's all about what I want to say. No, we're two different people. I don't think, I'm with Martin. I am with Martin. See, with Martin, I can agree because we agree on this statement. Once you've proven yourself, there's no need for competition. But for Bash and many of those that want the competition will disagree with Martin's statement. And that's okay. That is okay. I love each and every one of you. I love having you guys on the show. And you guys are welcome to give me what your thoughts are. But it doesn't mean I'm going to agree. But I'm not going to put you down or shoot you down just because I don't agree. That's not happening here. And if I give anybody that indication, please accept my apologies. That was not my intent. I said if the tables were turned, I'll still want a competition. And that's perfectly fine. That's because you feel that a competition should be done. But I agree with Martin. If you already proven yourself, why compete? Eight games is the new measuring stick for proven or not full season. How many games has Trey played to have such a hard-on for Trey? Trey hasn't played enough. Maybe his ceiling is high. Maybe Trey will be the better quarterback in the future, but he hasn't played enough. I've seen at least 8 games from Brock. I'm only looking at it as what I've seen from Brock and what I've seen from Trey. I'm not looking at the possible potential. While Trey has the higher ceiling, he has the better chance. I don't want to rely on the what ifs. I want to rely on what I've seen. So let me ask you this, Bash. Let me just ask you this. Forget about which quarterback it is. Forget about the competition. Let me just ask you a straightforward question, and hopefully you will answer it. Truthfully. Who is the better quarterback right now? Based on what you've seen, not the quarterback that might have the potential, not the quarterback with the stronger arm and the taller guy. Based on what you've seen, Bash, right now, up to this point, who's the better quarterback? Brock Purday or Trey Lance? From what you see, not what they can provide in the future. So far, and the amount of games that Brock has played and the amount of games that Trey has played, who is the better quarterback? I'm curious to know. Of course. They didn't want a competition when he was handed the job. You know what's funny, Martin? Nobody said that Jimmy should compete with Trey Lance. I don't like Jimmy. Jimmy sucks. But I believe that Jimmy should compete with Trey Lance. Everybody said Trey Lance should be the starter. So much so that everybody said when they drafted Trey, they should have shipped out Jimmy that first year. What about the competition? Right? What about the competition? I'm going to do it right now. When are you taking calls? I know you're itching to come on. I'll bring you on, bro. I'm just trying to make this as juicy as possible to get enough people to call in. And yes, 8 games undefeated is proven. I agree. Hold on, guys. I gotta find me a longer cord. I feel like my neck's being pulled by the cord behind me. All right, let me go ahead and put I'm behind in the comments. If I miss some, oh, wait, hello, hello, test, 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 test. Hold on, guys. Test, test. Okay, much better. So if I missed some of your comments, I apologize. Let me go ahead and put the link so that you guys can call in. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Camera, search, camera effects, interview. There we go. All right, let me go ahead and put the link in the podcast so that you guys can click on it and come on. All right, let me go ahead and put it on now. All right, here you go. There's the link. Feel free to call in. Lance was injured. Thank you for letting her in. Lance was injured. James Garoppolo was injured. Purdy was injured. Then Josh Johnson was injured. We have a bigger problem than Purdy versus Lance. That's a good point, David. That is a good point. We're arguing about this player, that player, and we should be really wondering who's going to stay healthy or not. Give me 1 second, guys. We got our first caller, David Corona. What's up, David?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, bro. Thank you for calling in, bro. What's on your mind?
Oh, man. Just waiting for the season to start, man. They said Brock Purdy might be ready.
Yeah, he's been looking good. I just showed some film a few minutes ago. I'm going to show some more as we talk. He looks good.
He does.
He looks healthy. He doesn't not look like he's struggling. At least not to me.
I hope he starts week 1. But if he's not ready, I hope Trey Lance does the job.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
So
give me a second. I might lose you for a second, but I'm going to add you right back on. So I'm switching screens, and I don't think I added the extra person on there. So give me a second, okay?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. All right. Cool then. It didn't change. Perfect. Can everybody still hear David Corona? Please let me know in the comments right away.
Appreciate let's go Niners, man. Let's go Niners.
So here we got some tape going on.
Yeah, I think Brock Purdy is ready, man.
Yeah, there's Trey Lance, Brock Purdy, and he doesn't look like he's hurting. He doesn't look like.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
He doesn't look like he's hurting at all.
But like how shouted him and Lynch said, he doesn't have no limits, no instructions, like no nothing. He's like ready to go.
Yes.
So
he has been cleared completely.
Yeah. So go, man. I can't wait.
So let me ask you, David, as a 49er fan, as a passionate fan that you are, I know that we all have our favorite players. It's natural to like certain players. That's what makes us fans. But do you really care who's behind center? If that guy, whoever it is, whether it's Brock, Trey, or Sam Darnold, or even Allen, as long as they're winning game after game and getting us a good chance to make the playoffs in the Super Bowl, do you really care who it is?
I don't care who's the quarterback. I just want to win the Super Bowl.
See, and that's an honest. See, and again, but now, with that said, you don't care who the quarterback is as long as we win. Do you have a
Yes.
favorite of the quarterbacks? Just as a favorite?
Nah, I like all of them. I like
Okay.
all of them.
Do you have a favorite player that is on the Niners?
I like the whole team.
Okay, you're not making it easy for me, but
my favorite
but I got
favorite
you.
player. Yeah, I like all of them.
All right. So okay. Corona time. Laurie Cat says.
Who's your favorite player?
On offense, for me is Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah,
And
I
on
agree with that.
and on defense is
Nick Bosa.
Fred Warner.
Oh hell yeah, I agree.
Fred Warner. It's hard because we have so many good players. Corona, that it's hard to pick one. But if somebody was playing better than Fred Warner, which there isn't, but if there was, and they took over his spot and I was getting better production than Fred Warner, I'll go wherever that player is, even though I like Fred Warner.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, bro, it's whoever gives us a better chance to winning a Super Bowl.
exactly. If I have to pick my two players, I'll probably pick on the defense Nick Bosa, and on the offense I go with George Kittle.
George
If
Kittle.
I have to pick,
Hold on for a second.
yep.
Give me a second. Copy. All right. Let's see here. I put the link on the comments if you want to join the live, like David Corona is joining. Go feel free to click on the link. It will take you to the green room. I will acknowledge you in the green room, and then as soon as I'm done with the caller, I'll take the next caller in. So if you want to call in, feel free to call in. The link is right there. What's up, my brother from a different mother? John J. John J's in the house. What's up, John J? He says, sup, Niner Sickness. Hope you're having a great stream. Also, sup, Corona. What's up, brother? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Corona.
What jersey you got on? Number 9. I see number 93.
Kalia Davis.
Oh hell yeah.
He hasn't played. No, I'm lying. It's DJ Jones.
Oh, DJ Jones. We should have kept that guy.
I love DJ Jones. I hate that he went to the Broncos, but I still wear players that, even if they're not on the team.
Right.
But I like DJ Jones, what he did. I wish we would have kept him, but
Yeah, me too.
But hey, bro, we got Hargrave.
Oh hell yeah, we got Hargrave.
Yeah, we got Hargrave. So
yeah, hell yeah.
And then I've been hearing that Kinlaw. I understand Kinlaw hasn't done shit for us since he's been here because of his injury.
Yeah.
I understand that. Not blind or deaf to it, but I've been hearing since training camp he's been looking really, really good out there. So again,
oh hell yeah.
David, this is a perfect example. I don't like Kinlaw because he hasn't done much for us, but why in the world would I root against him? Why wouldn't I want him to be a beast? Why wouldn't I want him to be great this year? The better that he the better stuff he provides, the better chances for us to get to our goal. So if Hargrave is the main guy, which he is, and if Kinlaw can come in to give Hargrave a breather and be a freaking enforcer, why wouldn't I want that, right?
That's good.
Yeah, it's like, because I hear some people say, wow, Kinlaw sucks. Don't even put him in there. I'm like, you got to get out of your feelings. You don't like Kinlaw because he's been hurt? Fine. Because he got tossed like a rag dog against the Eagles? Fine. But if he can come in for a snap, now the difference between Kinlaw this year compared to last year, he doesn't have to be the main guy. He doesn't have to be there on every down, David. He has to just come in on a down or two. Maybe they're running down. He's really good at stopping the run. So maybe maybe he comes in to stop the run. You already have Bosa. You already have Hargrave. You have Eric Armstead. And then you're going to have a rotation between Jackson and what's his name? The kid that we brought from the Raiders.
I know who you're talking about.
I can't think of his name.
Damn.
And I should know his name because he played for the college that I love, Clemson Tigers.
What's his name?
He took over. He was wearing 94.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I can't get the name right now.
Somebody will put it. Somebody will put it in the comments.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's slipping my mind, but Quentin Farrell.
Oh yeah, Farrell.
Yeah, Quentin Farrell. This kid, to me, has been misused in the Raiders. The Raiders have misused him, and they asked him to cover tight ends and running backs. This guy is a complete menace when it comes to attacking the quarterback. Pin your ears back, put your hand on the dirt, and go after the quarterback. And this is what he's going to be asked to do by Chris Cassari. All his responsibility is go after the quarterback. So I expect big things from Clinton Farrell, and I expect big things from Austin Bryant, another guy that went to Clemson University, played for the Tigers. Now his problem is he can't stay healthy. But if we can get a healthy year, I think our rotational players this year will be better than the ones we had last year, because I believe that Jackson is going to be better than Sampson. I believe that.
Yeah.
Jackson
me too.
is going to be better than freaking Sampson.
Plus he put more weight.
Yep.
Did you see that? You see that backflip he did today?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he did a backflip.
What's up, 6105 Random Goat, my friend from
imagine if Kinlaw have a big season and he does good. You think the Niners gonna bring him back, or he's gone?
No, I think he's pretty much gone, because you got to look at the numbers. He's going to want to get paid, and the Niners. See, it's not a matter of now. This is the thing: if he takes a pay cut, which I don't see why he would do it, but if he takes a pay cut and decides he wants to stay with the Niners and he does well as a rotational piece, then I will be all for bringing back Kinlaw. But if he has a great year, it is only common sense that that's when he's going to take opportunity to seek for more money. Why wouldn't you? You have a great year. Why wouldn't you want to get paid? So, and I don't think the Niners are going to pay him. So, this will be his last year playing for the San Francisco 49ers, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
Now, Bash was asking me, was it Bash? I'm not even sure if it was Bash. I shouldn't assume. I should not assume, but I think it was Bash that asked me, when am I going to put the link when am I going to start taking calls? And my brother has not joined in. What's up with that?
How many people you could have on the call?
It was Bash. I can have as many people as I want.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't try to have too many though. I try to take one by one, because I want to give I want to give you the opportunity to speak what's on your mind, and then give someone else an opportunity. So I kind of stay away for this particular show. I try to stay away from having a bunch of people on at the same time, but I can bring them on if I wanted to.
Oh hell yeah! That's right. Hell yeah!
What's up, chilling at the spot? Love the name, brother. Love the name. Welcome. So, David, before I let you go, let me ask
Yeah.
you. Give me a game prediction.
How many wins we gonna have?
Yes, sir.
I go with 15-2.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
15
All
and
right.
2. Number 1 seed.
Wow. Okay. 15-2. Wow, that's a little high for me,
Kind of
but I'm thinking 5-12, maybe 13-4. But
You said
definitely
5 you said 5-13?
no 12-5 or
Oh, I
or
thought you said
13-4.
5-12.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no.
No, I thought you said
If I
that.
said that,
That's why
I might as well turn off the show right now and go take my
right?
and go take my medication.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not
So
going hell no.
yeah, but yeah,
So
15-2 is
who,
your prediction.
yeah. Who you think we're gonna lose to?
Oh my goodness, who are we gonna lose
I don't
to?
want to say that, but like who you think we might lose?
I'm not looking at the schedule, but just off the top of my head, the teams that we might lose to could be Cincinnati, Cleveland.
Right?
I know we're going to lose to Seattle once. Seattle just
Nah, I think
is too good.
I think we sweeping the division. We sweeping the division.
You know how hard it is to sweep a division. I mean, I know we did it last year, but we caught
Yeah.
the Rams with a bunch of players hurt. Now the Rams are an exception because we always beat them, but Arizona, even when they're bad, sometimes they beat us. In Seattle with Pete Carroll, they had our number. So as long as Pete Carroll's there, and if we're getting good football from Geno Smith, they got some good players there. But I say we lose to Seattle one game, so that's 3. And if I say one more team, right off the back,
Baltimore.
Baltimore, yes, Baltimore. So those will be the 4 losses.
So I say 15-2. That's what I want. But really, I think we're gonna go like 13-4.
13-4, like we did last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we
Yep.
got to get strong. We got to get strong. We got to start strong.
Exactly. We can't be falling back and starting 0 and what 0-4, 0-3.
You know, you don't want to start.
We
You
can't
don't
be.
want to start 0-0. You want to
Yeah,
at least
exactly.
have one or 2 wins. You don't want to start. You start 0-4 and kiss the playoffs goodbye.
Yeah. When we get to the Cowboys on week 5, I want to be 4-0, and after we play the Cowboys, we'll be 5-0. That's what I want.
Hopefully, it'll happen. Hopefully,
Yeah.
it would happen. All right, David. I'm going to give other people opportunities to
man.
jump in here. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for calling in, bro. I appreciate you, my friend. You have a
Yeah,
wonderful
you too,
evening.
man. Yeah,
All right, talk to you
likewise.
soon. All right, that was David Cor- I had somebody else in the green room, but they left. If you want to call in and say hello, there is the link. Click on the link. You're not going to be seen. You're just going to be heard. So if you don't want to be seen, you're not going to be seen anyway. All they're going to do is hear your voice on my show. So you're welcome to call in and let me know how you feel about what I've been talking about. Now, real quick, as I'm waiting for the next caller, if they call in, I want to talk a little bit about Nick Bosa. As you can see, the topic scrolling on the top of my screen, my prediction for Nick Bosa, and Nick Bosa is going to be the highest player ever paid by the highest player ever paid by the 49ers, in franchise history. After they pay Bosa, he'll be the highest paid player ever to wear a 49er uniform. Ever. And my prediction is that he's going to get about 35 a year for 5 years, 175 million deal with 110 million guaranteed. Now, you might say, wait a minute, 110. Joey Bosa got about 111 guaranteed like 3 years ago. And people say, wow, they're going to want to pay him just a little bit above what Aaron Donald's making. Heck no. Bosa's like, no, you see what I can do. You need me more than I need you. I want to get paid 35 so that nobody reaches me for a while. There is pride in getting paid. And we'll see what happens. I got Eric on the green room. Let me bring him on and say hello. Say hello to my little friend. What is going on, Eric? How you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing, Beto? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. How's your day?
Doing good today. So boat is still not signed yet?
No, Bosa has not signed yet.
Oh boy.
Real quick,
They
hold on,
gotta
Eric.
get that-
Hold on. Chilling at the
What's up?
spot. I see you in the green room. I hang in there. As soon as I'm done with Eric, I will bring you on. So just hang in the green room. I'm sorry, Eric. Go ahead.
Yeah, they got to get that one figured out pretty quick because he's very important.
Yes, he is, and they'll pay him. Like I was saying a minute ago, Bosa is going to be the highest paid ever in the franchise of the San Francisco 49ers. So they're
And that does something right there.
yeah. There's after. I
does
mean,
a
he
lot.
might not be the only guy that always gets paid the highest, but he'll be the highest until someone else steps up. But I don't think the Niners have ever run into this problem. When they signed Kittle, when they signed Fred Warner, when they signed Debo, what Bosa can do for the
Yeah.
team, no other can do. So he's definitely going to demand a lot of money. So I expect negotiations to continue on. I hope he gets signed by Monday when the patch come on, but he might get signed in the middle of next week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure since he knows how important Monday is, he's gonna probably sign up either today or either tomorrow or before practice on Monday.
Yeah.
I,
Yep.
I'm I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah. Well, listen, Bosa is always in shape. Bosa works out. Bosa can not practice at all in training camp. Come in the night before, fly to Pittsburgh, and play the Steelers and have about 3 sacks. So I'm not worried about Bosa. Now, do I want to see chemistry with Bosa next to Hargrave? Of course. But I'm not worried about when he signs. And the truth of the matter is, the longer he takes, the less chances he risks on getting hurt in practice.
Yep, and he's one of the guys that a couple of years ago got injured, right?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Was he? I know that this one game a couple of years ago they had like 3 or 4 like really big injuries.
Oh, that was
Was he
2020.
part of that?
Oh, yeah. Everybody and their mama. You know what's funny? There was a player that we had on the roster. He was a corner. I can't think of his name right now. He came from San Diego, the Chargers. This guy has been hurt every year. He's always been hurt. He gets hurt every year. 2020 was the only year he did not get hurt. when everybody in the whole freaking roster got hurt, this kid was the only one that did not get hurt. And then
That's crazy.
and then in 2021, what happened? He got hurt. He went back to his normal self of getting hurt. He was a corner. Can't think of his name right now, but he was hurt every single year. The only year that he was not hurt was in 2020. That is crazy. When everybody was dropping like flies, he was Jason Verrett. Thank you, Nathan.
Yeah.
This kid was hurt every freaking year, not only with us but with the Chargers. He comes to us. He gets hurt a couple of times. He plays 2020 the whole year, and then 2021, boom, he goes back down.
Yep.
So, before I let you go, Eric, let me ask you, what record do you think your Seattle Seahawks are going to have by the end of the year?
Record-wise, I think we're gonna have a pretty decent record. Yeah, like I think you guys are gonna. Yeah, like I think the Niners are gonna have a pretty good record also. But I really can't. I don't really know. Like since we're both playing like some very very good teams this year, I don't really know if I can nail it down to a set number.
So let me ask you this then, before I let you go. Who do you think is winning the division in 2023, the Niners or the Seahawks?
You know, I would love to say Seattle, but I don't think that we got it. I just feel like you guys might have just a little bit more than we do.
And that's what I like about you, Eric. You are honest. Anybody would just automatically be the fan and say, "Of course, Seattle." But you started off with, "I would love for it to be Seattle, but I believe it's going to be the Niners based on the roster." And that's where I can truly appreciate you, my friend, that you keep it 100% real.
Hi, bud.
All right, my friend. Thank you for calling in. Like I said, you're always welcome to call in. I look forward on my next show to talk to you, my friend.
Okay, bud.
Take care. All right, that was Eric. Now we're going to bring in Chillin' with At the Spot. First time caller, I believe. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Fine. Let's talk about players come and go
All right.
and how you block your brother or your supposed brother over your family.
All right. We're not going to have that conversation on live. Not going to have that conversation on live. That can be a private issue, not a public issue. So that is that. And that name's getting blocked as well. So any issues should be brought up and not in public. That's just me. So we've been on here for an hour and 25 minutes. We talked about Nick Bosa contract. We talked about the quarterbacks. Let's talk a little bit about Lenore. Let's talk about Lenore. Will he be taking a step forward or will he be taking a step backwards this year? I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Will Lenore be taking a step forward or a step backwards this year? I think personally, Lenore is trajecting of becoming a better corner than he was last year. I think that with the addition of today's the day of forgetting names. Our defensive coordinator, Steve Wilkes. I think Steve Wilkes will be a great help and continue to develop Lenore. I like what I saw from Lenore towards the end of the year. I love how he played. I love that he was able to get 2 INTs in the playoffs. One against Seattle, one against Dallas. And I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to truly seeing what Lenore can do. I'm truly looking at what Lenore can do. I'm excited about Lenore. I want to see him and Ward be that 1-2 punch. I'm also excited about Womack. I am excited about Womack. I think Womack is a great corner. I think they're going to use him a lot on the outside, not necessarily in the inside. I've been hearing great things. Isaiah Oliver, who was brought in to be that slot corner. And one thing I like about Steve Wilkes, and we have seen it already multiple times in 4 practices. The guy loves to blitz. Steve Wilkes loves to blitz. And he's going to blitz a lot. You're already going to have 4 top-notch defenders going at someone. And then you're going to blitz. God, I wish we play the Packers. I mean, not the Packers, the Jets and Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. That will be fun indeed. But that is my thoughts on Lenore. I'm excited about this kid. I want to see this kid be very, very good, and I believe he will be. I'm excited to see about Womack. I know that Charvarius Ward, Mooney is going to get better with Steve Wilkes. I'm excited about Tig. Is Tig going to be Defensive Player of the Year? Is Tig going to be Defensive Player of the Year? And if you don't know who Tig is a nickname given to him by the players on the field. That is Jair Brown, our top safety that we picked up this year. Our top safety. And I'm excited to see what he can do. I'm excited to watch him play. Could Tig win Defensive Rookie of the Year? He has a nose for the football. He loves to get interceptions. Could he be Defensive Player of the Year? We would have to wait and see. All right, guys, that's going to be my show for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me on a Saturday evening. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy your Sunday. Be blessed. Be kind to one another. And let's go 49ers. Remember, it doesn't matter if it's Brock Purdy. It doesn't matter if it's Trey Lance, Sam Darnold, or Brandon Allen. Let's support the person that is behind center. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Be blessed, and we'll see you on the next podcast. Peace.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.